Hey folks, Sam here. Oh, today's the day. I wish I was going to be hunting. I should be. October 28th. It's always like the start of the shit. And actually, starting at about midnight last night, my camera started going nuts. A lot of deer moving. But anyways, on to the project. So, just want you to see how high that berm is. Can't even see the cars coming by. So that over there is completed berm. So anyways, I wanted to show you about this. We'll go look at the pond in a minute. It's day number 9. I hear a lot of people say, I don't have the land to manage the deer. And I find that is to be bullshit and just an excuse. Now I get it. I got a little bit of money and I got a little bit of time and I'm building the whitetail paradise. That's what I'm doing. Big Buck Central. Because I don't have a lot of time, I want to build a spot where I can come and shoot a good buck every year, and I want to build a spot for my grandkids to come and see deer and everything else. So anyways, here's the deal. I talked to my buddy Chris Brackett. I know some of you don't like him. I don't really give a shit. I like the guy. He kills big bucks. He's got more knowledge in his head than probably 10 other people that I know. And we all have shit in our past. Just let the shit go and let the man live his life, and he's doing friggin' awesome. But we've been talking, and he helps me, and we talk and bounce things. But here's the deal. Even if you own 5 acres, if you have a deer that spends 1% of his life or her life on your property, you see her every night, your goal should be to make your property so she spends 10% of her life, or he spends 10%. My goal is to get bucks and deer to spend 100% of their life as much as they can. I do have on Epic Acres 2 does, 3 fawns. They live on the property. They very seldom leave the property because I have a spot over there that's swampy, grown up brush. We never go in there. We treat it as a refuge. You just never walk in there. That's where they live. They come out, they eat. They got a little bit of water because we had the little pond. Now we got the big pond, so they got big water. So they got to have food, cover, and water. So I'm building a pond over there. Got it built. We're just working on finishing it. So there's the water. The food I plant it every year. You know, the other night I was out there, 53 deer in the field. So we have that no problem. My cover over there was a little bit small. I probably couldn't have got a buck to live most of his life on my property. Maybe a little buck. But now we have Epic Acres too. This shit is phenomenal. Back in here, beyond these trees, it's all growed up marsh, scrub brush, just freaking, I can get a buck to live in here. But come hunting season, you know, you can't get back there without making a noise. He knows you're coming. So I have to build what Chris Brackett calls as a kill plot. I never really had a spot for a kill plot, but now I do. So anyways, let's check this out. I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you what's going on. So we built a berm. We had our pond. So we got a bunch of sand, and we're gonna run this berm all the way down. And we're gonna stack it up. Right now it's probably a little over 6 feet tall. You cannot see over the top of it from the road. So here's the, you know, when it's lower you can see. So we're gonna take, and I went to Melchow's, talked to my buddies over there, little Jimmy. Big Jimmy sells the guns, little Jimmy sells the seeds. So little Jimmy's gonna get me some native switchgrass, gonna grow from 5 to 10 feet tall. It takes about 3 years to establish. But all of this will be native switchgrass. We're gonna grow native switchgrass up the hill and on top. So if we get on top, got a 6 foot berm. Native switchgrass will be 6 foot higher. It's 12 foot. So now, what I can do here is, I had this spot that's wide open. I'm gonna put a kill plot here. Oh shit, almost fell on my ass. I'm gonna put what Chris Brackett calls as a kill plot. So the goal is gonna be, the big bucks usually show up on my Epic Acres later in the season, and pretty much always after dark. But the goal is here, Mr. Big, living in there, he gets up hour and a half before dark, stands up, takes a piss, and he moseys his way right out here to the edge to look at Susie Rotten Crotch Dose, all in heat. He can smell her, and he's gonna come and he's gonna step out here on the kill plot. By the way, this is archery hunting only, so that makes it good. He'll come out here on the kill plot, and that's how we're gonna kill Mr. Big. You see that car went by, you couldn't even see in here. So anyways, that's the goal here. But listen, guys, don't have excuses on drawing a deer or getting deer in on your property. Do something every year to make it better. Now, I get it. I got probably a little bit more money than most people, but I don't have a lot of time. Thank God my son helps me out on this. But time is my driving factor to doing this. When I come home from North Dakota, I want to have a spot that I know I can go to and have a chance of killing a good buck. That's my goal. And I'm on my way. So let's go check out the pond. We're at day number 9 of the fill. All right. Day number 9. Every day is, I mean, it's a noticeable change. You definitely see the water going up. We probably got another 6 feet to go if we were going to crest the top. We think we're hoping for a foot or two down. So, 4 or 5 feet of surface water here is going to be a lot of water yet. Things are definitely progressing. We moved a bunch of dirt yesterday. The goal today is to get that pile and this pile moved. We got a pile of black dirt on that end that'll stay, so we can fill all of this in, black dirt, and plant it. That pile over there is probably not going to get moved. We'll have to move that ourselves. But yeah, things are going freaking amazing.